This is Kevin Crenshaw, head coach at Priacta, showing you how to set up your Toodledo iPhone and iPad apps. You notice I'm showing you Toodledo here in landscape mode. You can do it vertically. That's probably a lot better if you're on an iPhone, but this will allow us to see a lot of the settings in YouTube format a lot more easily. This works on the iPhone, iPad, iTouch. You also find that third-party apps for Android will be similar. They have similar settings. There's also a mobile version of Toodledo at m.toodledo.com, which you can use in a browser, but more importantly, you can use from phone browsers, smartphone browsers on other brands of smartphones. So first thing you're going to do at the lower right-hand corner here is you're going to tap the Settings tab on the iPad. You'll find that on top or left. And now we're going to be we'll see settings here in two areas, General and Task settings. We're going to use the General Preferences first, and you're going to want dual list counts off. Having two counts is a little bit distracting. And multi-line titles in lists, you want that to be on. The second setting, synchronization. This is where you're going to actually hook up your Toodledo app to your online Toodledo.com account. Tap Modify Account Login, and you're going to enter your email address here and your password. And down below is a place where you can choose to have the initial sync go one direction. You probably already have tasks in your online account, in your website, Toodledo.com account. So what you're going to want to choose is the bottom button here to force Toodledo.com to sync to the device. It will wipe out any tests on the device and for that first sync, and make sure that the tests that are on your website will come here. Then you're going to want to turn these settings all in the on position: sync on start quit, sync on edit, and sync time zone. The third setting, application badge, you're going to want remote badge updates on. And what is it that the badge is going to show you? You want it to show starred tasks right here. Do not set it to the hot list count. And this is a real common mistake we see. A lot of people think that the hot list is the list that you work off of. It isn't. In TRO, you must not work off the hot list. It's just a smorgasbord of tasks that you can choose from when you're choosing your must-do-today list. You're going to star the tasks from the hot list. And from that point forward, you're going to work off your starred list. So your application badge should show you the tasks remaining to be done for today, and that's your starred tasks. Then as far as a start page, I would probably recommend the tasks home. You could also set it, if you want, to starred tasks. Either one of these would be fine. That's just the what you're going to see when you first start the Toodledo app up. Then lastly, passcode. Turn that off. You don't need to be entering a passcode every time you want to be looking at your tasks. You want to get to those tasks as quickly as possible. Now the next one is a little bit tricky, fields and defaults. There are two groups on this page. You've got fields used and unused fields. The fields used, you're going to drag and drop these things by grabbing that three-line icon to the right of the of each line and row, and you're going to drag and drop them either into the top area or bottom area, and then you can also choose where it appears in the order. This is the order you want it to appear in. So drag and drop these items as needed to get them in this order: star, followed by priority, then context, then tag, then start date and due date. You're going to want to pause this and order those, and then at the bottom you're going to have length and repeat, and then all the remaining fields you're going to drag down into unused fields. It doesn't matter what order they appear down there. Your hot list settings, just choose the option to sync according to your Toodledo.com account. So your hot list will be the same on the app and on your Toodledo.com account. Date alarms, it's important to have those off. You do not want task alarms in TRO. If you have a task that must be done at a certain time of day, set an appointment in your calendar to remind you to do the task. Your calendar is what drives your schedule for the day, and nothing else. You're just one person. You need just one calendar. If you have crucial, important tasks, you're going to give them a hard date to keep bad things from happening, and you're going to do a daily review each morning. In under 5 minutes, you're going to see the tasks you must work on that day, and you're going to work off that list. Those are the ones you're going to star. So turn your task alarms off. And then reminders syncing. This one is important that this be off. If you turn this on, strange things can start to happen where reminders that are set on your iPhone or iPad can start appearing inside your task list, and you can even end up with some combination of settings with your tasks doubling and quadrupling every hour, so don't turn that on. Contexts are interesting. You can add context from here, but you probably won't need to add those on the app, at least not right now. These will sync automatically with your web account. And with that, that's it. Those are your settings that you need to set up your Toodledo app. The last thing, you'll tap the tasks in the lower corner or on the left on the iPad, and now you're back to the main screen. You'll be able to start working on your task list. Enjoy.